Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of CBS's Big Brother, Season 16, Episode number 13. Cody had one job, one chance to change this game, but he was too chicken to do it. And you can quote me on it, too chicken to do it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, at this current point in time, Cody is the HOH. And his two nominees are as follows, Victoria and Brittany. He was a dual HOH with Frankie, who had Jocasta and Amber, but they won the Battle of Blocks. So technically Amber did, but Jocasta, if she wants to think she wanted to, let her think she wanted to. So Brittany is still on this whole kick of, I'm not throwing myself at Cody, and that's the reason why I'm on the block. I didn't put my boobs in his face. Meanwhile, Victoria is like, I'm really starting to think Victoria is not that slow and not as stupid as she's trying to come across. Because Victoria is like, I feel like America's laughing at me. I feel so alone, and this house is torture. I believe she's sitting with Hayden, and Hayden's just like, well, this is Big Brother, so... Yeah, that's what everybody's saying on social media as well. So, Caleb is still stalking poor Amber and Cody. And he does this stealth military thing by standing close to the walls, walking into the HOH room, and to his surprise, he sees Amber and Cody, and I think Cody's touching Amber's hands because they're cold. I think he's trying to warm them up or something, and he's pissed. Caleb should have the respect to tell Amber that he doesn't feel right doing this in front of me. Amber's not into you. Even Zach said it. She's just not that into you. I love when Zach goes in the HOH room. Yes, he yells, but it's too funny when he does all that. So Caleb's irritated. He's tired of the no appreciation from Miss Amber. Amber didn't like you. Because he put himself on the block and he sacrificed for her. She told you not to. She didn't ask you to. But anyway, he's sitting there having this pity party with Brittany, of all people. And Brittany's like, I'm not going to throw myself out there for Cody. And Caleb's like, I hope you win the veto and you stay. You have my vote to stay over Victoria, who shouldn't be here. So Cody feels like Caleb at this point is alone in the house. All he has is Amber. And it's only a matter of time before he comes after me. So I'm sitting there looking at the TV like, if you're feeling this way, how come he's not the main target here? Puppet on a string. Puppet on a string. I swear. So... when it comes down to the veto competition and Victoria picks Nicole, Brittany has the house guest choice, and this chick picks Caleb. Now all of a sudden everybody thinks they're working together, and her main objective, if you call it that, of picking Caleb was that he looks yummy in that shirt. Don't get me wrong, Caleb's a nice looking dude. But you just not only did you put a target on him, but you made yourself look even more suspect than what everybody believes that you are. Seriously, Brittany. Cody feels like he's going to have to deal with this whole thing with Brittany working with Caleb sooner or later. Or I think he was talking about Caleb and his vendetta against Cody. One of the two. So... you have to look at it this way. Cody is bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. He's a nice-looking guy and a very athletic guy, has a nice build and everything. But compare him and don't quote me, I believe he's 24 or 23, compared to a 30-year-old and a 31-year-old, a la Derek and Frank. They've been around, they've seen more, they know that they can control this kid, and they are doing it. To me, he just seems like a puppet, and they're putting their hand up the back of the puppet, and they're making him move and talk, and he's doing everything they're asking him to do. which is why I believe that this was a bad idea for Cody to become HOH. I knew it the moment that they announced him as HOH. Now, one thing that truly blew me away about this episode was Victoria winning that POV. Now, I've been watching the past 12 episodes. I've been reading all the comments on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, everywhere. From what I gathered, Victoria seemed like the laziest so-and-so in this house, and she disappears every so often, and for the most part, all she does is, like, fix her face, wash her weave, and sleep. So, where did she pull this out from? Or are we being played? See, I didn't sleep on Victoria. Victoria is another example of an ultimate floater. However, these floaters during this particular season can do it, are going to pop out, and I really honestly believe the same probably going to happen with Jocasta too. Just saying that eventually they're going to pop out and start winning stuff, because I want to know how the heck she won that. She's playing us, man. So Cody feels like he lost control of how the game turns out. Of course you did, because your nominations, you let Frankie and Derek tell you who to nominate. That's your gift. That's your power. These people shouldn't be telling you what to do in this game. And then, and the reason he's saying this is because during the veto competition, you had to, like, use these legs and kick this thing. And basically, Cody was the first one with the veto. Man, when he won it and he got his little prize. But this is one of those competitions where everybody gets a different prize and you can switch it. And he counted on Caleb taking that veto, but Caleb wanted no part in that. And he took Nicole's $5,000 and made Nicole have to wear that German tard. Meanwhile, Cody had to take a penalty kick, basically to have this thing kick him in the butt 10 times. And Brittany had to do 2,400 kicks into a goal. And she hurt her foot, but I was like, how did you hurt your foot? Were you kicking that hard? Damn. So Brittany feels so alone in this house at this point. Now, this is where the editing of this episode truly fooled a lot of people. It didn't fool me because I already knew the outcome, but I'm sure it fooled a hell of a lot of people. Cody wanted Caleb on the block. Frankie convinced him that it's not smart to do it. We need to keep an ally. I.e., Frankie didn't want Caleb to get voted out, and then all of a sudden it would affect his game because everyone would realize that Frankie was a threat and therefore take him out of the game and possibly take Derek out of the game as well. So they come up with the idea to put up Donny. Now, the last time I checked, usually, well, this is the first year for Team America, but usually when they have these undercover alliances or things like that, they stay true to one another until they get to like the top 5, the top 3, the top whatever. But Team America could give 2 craps about Donny, and they're throwing him right under the bus, which is why I wish they would dissolve the crap out of Team America. I don't like it. Because Donny is the odd man out in this. I love Donny, and I'm mad that he's the odd man out. So they claim that they should put up Donny so that Brittany will truly go home. So Derek needs to convince Cody to stick with the plan. But I'm saying that, and I think Donny agrees, that Cody, you need to play the way you want to play. That right here, Donny is warning Cody. And I'm sorry to say that it's going to get to a point in the game when Cody is voted out, and he's going to be thinking about this, like, if I had listened to Donny, just like some of these girls will think about if I had just listened to Joey. The same thing. So Victoria automatically takes herself off the block during the veto competition. And Cody just disappoints the crap out of me. I was even disappointed when I read this on Morty. He puts Donny up after telling Donny that he wasn't going to do it. And I know in Big Brother you lie, but I mean, that was a pretty cool thing to do. And the one final thing that really, really blew me away was Frankie saying, Oh, everything's going to be fine, Cody. Everything's going to work out the way that you plan. So suppose this switches and they don't get Brittany out and they get Donny out. I mean, this is his third. I mean, both of them have been on the block at least almost 3 times or 3 times. So, just saying, but it could switch and Donny could go home. Because they're still paranoid that he's some type of super soldier, which I don't know where that even came from. But this is going to be a rough week, and tomorrow's eviction is going to be crazy. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Sage Valentine. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow for my review of episode 14, which is eviction night. And I truly, truly hope that Donny doesn't go home. So don't forget to check my links. I am Sage Valentine at Twitter and Google+. And also check out my other reviews for Under the Dome, Season 1 and 2, The Walking Dead, and The Following, and possibly Hannibal. I'm getting to Hannibal. I think when I do The Following and Hannibal, I'm just going to start popping them out each day. I'm not going to take so many breaks. But anyway, guys, you all take care. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if I left anything out, definitely let me know. I love you all. Have a great evening. Bye, guys. Bye.